To the Deca-Dence episode 7, and as a heads up, I'm gonna start my reaction from the 10-second mark. And just so y'all know, I'm watching this off of Funimation's website. But without further delay, I'm gonna start my reaction to this in 1-0 go. Alright. Oh, wonder if it's gonna actually go for a new opening. Oh, never mind. I thought for a second it was gonna have something new. Hey, you know what? I actually like how it has like a MMORPG like vibe too. At least the first few seconds of it. He's gonna be mindful when he finds out it's Kabanagi. Hmm. If only they can actually be wiped out. I like how it just completely scrolls down the terms of service. But hell, I do that too when I rap play video. I'm like, ain't got no time for this shit. Yeah, that's gotta be our boy Kabanagi. He even has a similar hairstyle too. Oh no. Oh fuck. Don't tell me they actually snuck in to where the humans are settled. Ah, oh. Alright, I mean, as fucked up as it sounds, that's a quick way of just like keeping your guard up. It's like, geez. Not to make you never really have a break at all. Huh, I guess the opening that explains why Donatello was in the opening then. Considering how deeply it factored into the whole thing. Let's see if there's anything I can gather from this. Nah, it just shows up all our main characters. I wonder who's that menacing figure though. That's the only thing we haven't really seen hints of yet. Hmm. I wonder if that's like the final good old boss. Although at the very least though we do get to see that Kabanagi gets to resist against the higher ups just going off of the opening. That's a somewhat reassuring sign. And at least now we know what's that about too when he has a glowing red eyes. Because he essentially breaks his limit at that point. So kind of like this, one of the openings in the season where it's like, it gets better because you get to much more easily connect the visuals to what's going on in the series. Because sometimes animes have an opening that's completely aimless or just there just to get giggles. I like how this is not. And that's the scariest part because they've never really attacked their settlement before. There's like a first. And you know, I like the pain in Kabanagi's eyes there too because with this look, he had the face of, oh man, did I just cause shit to become way worse than they already were? Whoa, no, no, no. Holy. And that's just 5 of them. And the annoying part is, this is like an A rank mission. I don't want to imagine what S rank incursion actually looks like. I mean, I was gonna have to get used to it. He ain't really got much luxuries right now, unfortunately. But I do like that they're showing you that there is consequences from, yes, girl! She's definitely picked up on that Kabadagi swagger there. Oh, hell yeah. Aww. And it's nice to see how much of a long way she's come too. She went from being needed to be taught to now being able to fend for herself. Son of a... I don't know. But I guess it's dangerous, so not like they can have any chit chat time. I just wonder if she had any like inklings that could be Kabaragi. Oh. Guess it makes sense. Maybe he did notice that Kabaragi was calling. That could be why he's trying to go out for a smoke. I mean... Hmm. Oh! I mean, hey, it's Kaburagi. I like how he just completely sidesteps the freaking question. And yet he's so bossy he was able to still get the answer he wants. That is just morally messed up, though. And just to think they're looking at things as if they're AIs, but they ain't. They're people with their own stories, their own struggles, just being sniffed away for convenience of other people so they can enjoy their game. I can't blame Minato's stance, though, considering he's already done a lot for Kaburagi. And, Kaburagi's stances make sense, too. If I had a friend that fucking kept me from being killed and just, instead of, so at the worst I'm put in prison, I probably would try to find ways to not give him trouble either. So that's actually that's a sweet little scene there. I think that's pretty cute and endearing. Damn. Makes sense though. I mean, all of his options suck because you could tell an ultimated truth, but then she'd be mind fucked. And it's not like she'd be able to do anything with the information. He could try. Oh. I don't know what he wrote. It's probably gonna take weeks though. Yeah, had a feeling. Makes you wonder how did it actually get wrecked, though. But then again, I guess it's better than nothing. Hey, you never know until you try, though. It's a bit easy of giving up. A bit too easy. I think I should try it out. Hey, they won't know till they try. I think it's a good idea. The worst is that Natsume will be rejected. But there might be some, even if it's one thing that's sympathetic, that's still better than nothing. Can't blame her for wanting to venture. Yeah, the other guy definitely seems like a hard ass. She's gonna have to speak louder. Yep. You know what I like too? No, you can tell the maturity in Natsume because old Natsume would have been startled by that. But yeah, she can give her cool even in situations like this. I like this type of stuff. Good. Going for. Son of a bitch. I mean, they could have multiple guards to look after the repairman. Ain't. She's right. Now, who could say no to that? I know I wouldn't. Yeah, but with that kind of thinking, though, if you don't learn how to protect yourselves, if there ever comes a time where the gears can't show up, you're pretty much screwed. That's the thing that they have to take into consideration. You know, I like that humbleness from her. Not something there. Huh? Aww. The thing is, though, Faye's mindset wasn't necessarily wrong, but neither was Natsume's mindset. Well, at least that puts into perspective why Faye and Natsume's relationship was antagonistic. Well, not necessarily antagonistic, but it was strained even from the get-go. She's saying so lame, yet I have a feeling she's gonna probably help out. Because they wouldn't show the Purple Hill chick prominently in the opening. And they wouldn't have given her that line if she wasn't gonna do anything. And also, when characters say so lame, yet they have a look of dissatisfaction in their face, they usually help out the main protagonist. I've seen enough anime to know where that's probably gonna go. Although I could be wrong, I highly doubt it. At least not in this scenario. Oh, that's hella cool. Oh! I wonder what it causes change of heart. Okay. And I like scenes like this, and it says is why everyone in this series is like worth protecting when it comes to the human characters. They all help each other when they need help. They step it up when they need to step it up. I actually like that. So she did do something. Well, I'm actually happy Faye did something, but even the Pooper Hill chick. That's sweet. Oh, that is so fucking sad. So I'm not to have each other like that. Oh. I think with that, Kaburai can log out for now with that smile. Or who knows, because we really don't know how much time has passed. It did say before sundown, so you might have a bit of time left to still stay logged into the game. Where you go? I was like seeing him. I've missed him. He has to explain who. I like that, though. I mean, Kawadagi isn't good at this kind of stuff. Hey, at least he tried to break the ice somehow. Hey, it's gotta at the very least make his heart small, knowing that Natsume worries about him that much. That's adorable. Oh. She finally did it. She put two and two together. You can tell she probably wanted to say something, but she feels like she didn't say it at the moment because Kaburagi probably isn't ready. I like that too. It shows you how smart Natsume is and just that little visual there. She's hella matured. But again, she's had to though. She has been without Kaburagi for a bit. Hey, she's not wrong. Too much pleasure is bad, but you need some pleasure in life too. Oh. uh, hmm. At least he told her that. That right there's commendable there. You can tell he really wants to say something, but he can't. I do like that too. I've even seen the emotional consequences of her realizing that there's a high chance the fighting's not going to end. But to see hit her that way, that is rough. Whoa! Oh, no! Yo! Yo, that was the most bloodlusted face I've ever seen Kawanagi make. Oh my! Looks like he's gonna be a man on mission. Now with what Kawanagi heard, I wouldn't blame the man for. Oh my! Rebellion. Nah, it's gonna be the opposite. He's probably gonna find it to be the funnest variety. And you know, the ability to convince them all. Whoa. Oh. I like that smile there. Hey, it wasn't just Natsume that's been mature. Oh yeah, alright. Well, there was actually no Edie this time. I didn't even notice there. Shit. This episode was so awesome. I didn't even notice there wasn't even an Edie playing. That wasn't playing. Alright, this one. This one was amazing. I'm gonna rate this one straight up a 9.25 out of 10. It does not deserve anything less. And let me explain why I believe it deserves that kind of score. For one, it ain't just a Natsume maturing. It's also Kaburagi. And even the previous episode emphasized it too, where the reason why Kaburagi doesn't give up that easily anymore is because of Natsume's determination not to give up. And I like how it isn't just Kaburagi rubbing off on Natsume, it's also Natsume rubbing off on Kaburagi too. Especially when he said that he wants to destroy the Gadolls. Ah, that was just mind-blowing right there for a variety of reasons. For one, this goes full circle on Kaburagi's mindset. He went from just going with the flow, just following orders, following the system, to now he sees that the system in the Deca-Dence world is broken, so he wants to completely shatter it, break it. And what I like about this, it makes already Kaburagi better than the majority of anime protagonists, because in most animes, characters, they just react to situations, and that's it. Kaburagi, he's like in the opposite spectrum. Instead of being passive, he's being the aggressor. He's assertive. He wants to change the world that's completely fucked up before his very eyes. And that's why I think it makes Kaburagi into an exceptional character there. And that moment where he had like that look of anger, oh man, that just made it more satisfying. Just knowing how he started, you know? So that's why I thought they did fantastic for him. And also Natsume too. Seeing how, even though she doesn't have much resources to work with, she's still trying to her best to also make things change too. And how her lack of giving up is making all the people around her change. So that's why I love this series. It has two dynamic protagonists, and it's done exceptionally well from the character standpoint for that reason. I even like the layering they give him Minato too, where he even finds out that Kaburagi's in the game and he still won't snitch on his friend. That right there is loyalty to the fullest. So that's what I thought from a character standpoint. It did exceptionally well. And from a story standpoint, it did well. Because for one, on top of giving me bits where I laughed a bit, had a lot of sad moments, like when you saw Natsume wanting to tear up, wanting to keep it together despite the tough odds. It only made that scene where you see Kaburagi with that determined face so badass. Like there were so many emotional beats in this episode that were just heartwarming. And even the simple fact, too, in this episode where Kaburagi could have stayed longer if he wanted to, but he didn't because he realized he cannot fuck around. They have to get rid of the Galdos quick. And I like that. Shows you how much of a selfless man Kaburagi's become. And that's why I thought it did pretty well from a story standpoint. And it was tense too, actually seeing the people in the settlement actually wrecked by Gadals. That was just freaking, that was horrifying. Hopefully that doesn't happen again because that was tense. And that's why I thought it was just one of the best Deca-Dence characters because there was tension from start to finish. And the animation art, yeah, you could argue the animation wasn't the strongest in the Deca-Dence episode, but it's still better than your conventional anime from a visual standpoint. And the artwork was pretty damn beautiful. And that's why I believe this episode was 9.25 out of 10 worthy, especially the ending. It was just fabulous. But anyways, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Share the video. Subscribe if you do not want to miss my Deca-Dence episode 8 reaction. And I hope you have a safe, great, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.